This is the coolest shit we've seen today. It's a strongman competition from last year at Wembley Stadium. I feel like Wembley
Yeah,
Stadium. What's
Brad
that?
was actually going to do it, but he had to pull out last minute for just a family conflict. Is
Yeah,
that right?
it's true. I do enjoy that they're at Wembley Stadium because I associate that with London in like the 70s and 80s, and it feels like one of those classic venues that everyone's got to go to. But you know, when are you going to get there now, right? Especially for a world record strongman competition. This is apparently
Yeah.
the name of this event is called the Hercules Hold. At first, I thought that was the name of the strongman, but his name is actually Mark Felix. I thought his name was Mark Felix Hercules Hold. Not.
That'd be quite the name.
Yeah.
Without question, one of the most loved athletes in strength sports globally. Everywhere you go, people haven't got a bad word.
So
what I don't understand about this lift is if they just refuse to give up, they just refuse to let go. Do your arms just then because I obviously couldn't hold it? They just rip off. That's
we'll have to
either
we'll
you do it or you lose.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. There was actually an SNL skit like that in the 80s or maybe early 90s about Eastern European weightlifters who were cheating and their arms ripped out of the sockets. We'll try to find that later. But I do enjoy that they're setting this guy up as being a very nice guy, because that's important in strongman competitions. He's one of the most liked guys around the world.
Yeah, that is important for strength. Also, doesn't it seem like there's a very obvious correlation between people who are bald and then being super strong? Have you ever seen a world's strongest man person not be bald? There's something there.
Well, I mean,
like the reverse Samson effect.
Right, but steroids make you lose your hair. I mean, I don't know what their testing procedures are.
Yeah.
If that's what you're getting at.
I was just observing.
All right, let's see what we got here. This is the Hercules Hold.
Wants to know why. Mark Felix locks in. And look at that, no messing around, and he's
no messing around
into action. 2019, the first time we've been here in the capital.
So, just for the record, this is the point into a plank that I feel like giving up. 12 seconds into a plank, and I'm like, I'm out.
I love it. Like, hey, what'd you do today? I just paid like $50 to go watch a guy hold up 2 pillars for like 40 seconds. Sweet.
Well, hey, we don't know.
Fun.
We don't know how long he's gonna hold it. He might go longer than 40 seconds.
That's true.
Hercules Hold.
Is he doing? I mean, did they let go of the support things? Is he doing it?
Yeah, I think he's doing it. Right?
And this is extremely impressive. Felix driving.
Do you think there's a reason they don't have him facing the crowd?
I assume that there's a crowd on the other side too. No.
It didn't look like it when he was walking out that there were people behind him.
Oh.
Maybe they don't want people like looking at him or like laser pointers. That would be bad.
Or like trying to like make him laugh.
Yeah.
You know? Like I could see that.
Yeah.
Every ounce into that grip at either side. 41.
But he's so focused. He doesn't have his eyes open. His eyes are closed, looking down. I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
Counting and not an ounce of movement, and you can see why this guy.
Here we go. He's about to take a lead. He's got it.
Mark Felix, Wembley Arena reacts.
Oh baby.
Hype guy's building up to a crescendo.
Yeah.
Felix is a monster in this event, and he wants to show everyone why he is the man.
Oh, look at this person over here. This guy right here, his mind is being blown.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is
look at him.
The man at the Wembley Arena is getting an opportunity to see something special, because Mark Felix does not look like he is going to get tired anytime soon. Now he feels
Okay, not gonna get tired anytime soon. And then he immediately drops him right here.
So because we're in quarantine, there's a lot of home workouts going around. So I'm wondering what the best home workout is to practice for this event. I mean, he's sitting at home and he's saying to himself, I got this Hercules event. I got to defend my title in a couple
Yeah.
months. How am I going to practice at home? What are your thoughts? I don't know if push-ups are going to do the trick.
Push-ups probably won't. Jumping jacks probably not. I mean, if you have access to like a parking lot or an alley when you're in quarantine, you could get like 2 trucks,
Yeah.
have them pull you in different directions.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
That's probably about it. I don't know. I mean, how do you train for this? How do you train for this even if you're not on quarantine?
Well, you've been to certainly in my gym. They have 2 pillars that you can hold on to. I don't know what kind of
It's true.
rackety shack you're going to. But,
That's true. Let's see what happens here.
Listen to the crowd erupt as this magnificent strength athlete.
He does look like a nice guy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he looks very nice.
Incredible time now. We're gonna go and check the watches. Ladies and gents, Wembley. Everybody get up on your feet.
Are they?
I want you to all
He's getting the standing O.
Jump up there for me.
I like how people just watch this guy hold up these 2 pillars that are probably like 1,000 pounds each, and some of them are like, I'm not going to stand up. That seems like a lot.
Yeah. Give me another beer. And they're like, oh, we still got to do that. And oh yeah, you got to have your shirt off. If I was a world's strongest man person, I would never wear a shirt ever.
No. And who's going to make you put one on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a crowd the other way. I think the crowd had the view of the backside.
Ladies and gents, everybody put your hands up above your head like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I want you to lean forward 3 times for me real slow.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Felix with a new world record.
Dude.
We're going to get the official time on that from Mark Felix. Bring it over here, Dave. And we'll see what Mark's actually got. I think it's around the 123 mark. Unbelievable.
Mike's not on.
Mark's world record. He told me backstage it was 86 seconds. I've checked it. It's 82.26. That was, the time was, did it beat 82.26 officially?
123.62.
That sounds like 83 seconds. A new world record. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Felix with the world record.
So I have so many questions.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll have any answers, but you just lay them on me.
How the math there was suspect, right? Like they went from 86 seconds to 83, and then somehow he had the record just barely with that 120 whatever. I don't want to call the legitimacy of that world record into question, but it didn't. The math seemed fuzzy. They had asked 3 different people to weigh in on the time. It just seemed questionable.
I wouldn't question it in front of a man who just held a bunch of pillars up, though. 2 pillars to be exact.
Yeah, and I'm not questioning it.
Well, that's what the internet's for. So then you can comment and then just say whatever you want to, and and then no one can do anything to you, basically, because that's the way we live in 2020.
We'll have to check out the comments on that one and see if anyone else was also questioning the legitimacy of that world record.
Yeah. Although this guy is so strong that he might be able to just, get through space and time and come through the computer into the comment section and just.
That's true. Or he might bust through my wall like the
Juggernaut.
The Kool-Aid man, but like not a fat one, not a fat Kool-Aid man.
No, a very in shape. Yeah,
a muscle-bound one.
Right. The Kool-Aid man.
That's probably the coolest shit that I've seen all day.
Yeah. No, I would. I agree. I think that's why we decided to call this coolest show we've seen today.
Yep.